Hello YouTube, it's G-Wave here, and today I feel like I'm gonna be doing a lot of missions today. Today we'll be doing the first mission for Asuka and the YAKUZA. Oh, it's empty in there. So today we're on our last mission. We killed Salvatore, and now Claude is an enemy of the Leones. Like, so yeah, today we're gonna be doing Asuka's missions, and in our last mission, I did Asuka's first mission simply to end things with Salvatore. So today we're gonna be doing her second mission. So after Claude kills Salvatore, that was it. Now Claude can't go back to Portland. He's forbidden from going back, and every time he goes back, is that a picture of Claude? No, it's not a picture of Claude. Every time when he goes back to Portland now, the Leones want him dead. So let's do Asuka's second mission, Under Surveillance.
Salvatore's death comes as pleasurable news. You're an efficient killer. I like that in a man. Ah, this is my brother, Kenji.
Asuka has a little job for you, but when you're done, drop by my casino and we can talk.
Just like Kenji, always trying to play with my toys. My police source indicates that the Mafia are watching our interests around the city in a bid to track you down. We cannot continue our operations until they are dealt with. Take out these spying fools and end this vendetta once and for all.
So basically, Asuka pointed out right now that the Mafia, the Leones figured out that Claude was the one that killed Salvatore, and now the Leones want payback on Claude. So they dispatched multiple Leone soldiers in Port Stauntland to try to find Claude and have him killed. So that is what we are going to do. We are going to kill the Leones, and this is basically the last, chronologically, this is the last time we see the Leones. Alright, there are two Leone soldiers. Really am sorry I have to do this, because like I said, I liked working with the Leones. Fun fact, I don't know why, but for some reason this is censored out. I'll explain at the end of the mission. So the Leones now want Claude dead. They figured out it was him that killed Salvatore. And so this is payback now. The Leones want payback. Because here's the thing, if you kill someone in the Mafia, they're never gonna forget what you did. They're never gonna forget what you did. The Mafia will go after you till you're dead.
I'll kill you, tough guy. I'll kill you.
So we just killed two more Leone soldiers.
You murderer!
So yeah, I'm gonna say something interesting about the cutscene that Asuka said about, you know, the Leones and that. But let's kill these soldiers, and this one you really need the sniper for. So there is that. The Leones are no longer after Claude. And the Leones, they're not finished with Claude because every time when Claude goes back to Portland now, the Leones try to have Claude killed. All because Maria was simping for him. And I think the Leones also are aware that Maria was responsible for this because Maria is definitely a traitor now. Like I said, Tony is aware of what Maria is like. Luigi is aware. Joey is aware. So the Leones are definitely the most powerful. And basically, the Leones, the reason why they went after Claude now is simply because for revenge. And like I said, if you kill a member of the Mafia, they're never going to stop going after you. So even if Salvatore wasn't the one Claude killed, Claude still killed a member of the Mafia. He killed the Dawn. Claude killed the Dawn. He killed Salvatore, the leader. And the Leones, they're going to keep on coming after Claude. I know in this game they don't keep on coming after him later, but still. And like I was about to say before, there's a strange thing is that mission that we just did now, the cutscene is sometimes censored out. Like when this game got reissued and when it was in the definitive edition, Asuka says for some reason instead of the Mafia, the FBI is after the YAKUZA, but they still show the Leone soldiers.
A reporter has been nosing around. Marie and I have taken a little holiday together until you can get rid of this perverted voyeur. He's probably out in the bay as you read this. Steal a police boat and sink his career.
So yeah, so basically a reporter is spying on the YAKUZA, and Claude has to kill him now. But like I was trying to say, so for some reason, I don't know why Rockstar had this mission censored later on. I mean, the one where Salvatore tells us to blow up the cartel ship, it will make sense why they would censor it, but I never understood why this YAKUZA mission that we do for Asuka, her second mission, Rockstar decided to censor what she said. Like instead of she saying that the Mafia is after Claude, they say that the FBI is after Claude. So yeah, there goes the reporter. And this is what I mean, like if Claude was still with the Leones, he'd be set for life. Notice how the YAKUZA are paying Claude very little money. Like, Asuka, yeah, she pays us 25,000 and then again 15,000, but notice how her pay is really low now. Be careful with the water. Seriously, I really get petrified when I'm near the water because, like I said, if Claude falls in, he dies. So now we're going to do Asuka's next mission, Payday for Ray.
It's my handsome handyman. Maria's all tied up at the moment, but I'll tell her you called.
Who's that, Asuka? You know, I know I've been a naughty girl, but I really need to pee, okay?
It's time you met our man inside the LPD. Here's a payment for the last little job he did for us. He is understandably cautious. Get to the payphone in Torrington as quick as you can and await his instructions.
So it seems that Asuka's doing some fetish thing with Maria. So basically, Asuka has asked Claude to go check on this guy Ray, who we've been doing mission. And I'm gonna get to Ray soon. I'm gonna do Ray's videos and missions in a separate list. And this mission is hard because if you don't get a fast car, you're gonna be on this mission starting it over a bunch of times. So Ray wants to test Claude out. So basically Ray is doing this to test Claude. And I'm gonna get to Ray in a second when we see him. By the way, there are a bunch of GTA characters with the name Ray.
Get to the phone in West Belleville Park.
Where you been? Watch them.
So yeah, Ray has a bunch of phones that have electronically digitalized his voice because he doesn't want anyone to know his real voice, and if anyone finds these phones who are not Claude, Ray can get in serious trouble. And when I saw this phone for the first time, I was really tricked because Rockstar made it look like, oh, one of the phones is underground, but no, the phone is right here.
Get to the phone on Liberty campus.
You got any bright ideas what to say? You got any bright ideas what to say?
Get to the phone in South Belleville Park.
That was a cartel that was shooting at us now.
Meet me in the toilet block in the park.
Okay, so now we're gonna meet Ray. And like I said, if you're doing this mission, use a fast car like the YAKUZA Stinger. It's not the strongest car, but it's one of the fastest.
You must be Azuka's new errand boy. You got the money. Is it all here? I know what you're thinking. Another bed cop. Well, it's a bed world. Just because I lost a few partners, those suckers from Internal Affairs have started sniffing around. Reckon they can smell me. Well, this city is one big open sewer. But I'm gonna need some non-union help. And if you're interested, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of money, but still, it's little compared to what the Leones paid us. Not counting Luigi, because obviously, because Luigi was the first guy we did the missions for, he was going to pay the least among all the Leones. Alright, I'm going to save real quick. So, Ray Mikowski is a corrupt police officer. In Liberty City Stories, Ray started out as a legit good cop, but then he became corrupted. He then became a corrupt police officer of the law. So that's what happens with Ray, and this is going to be Asuka's final mission.
Maria and I have gone shopping. Our source in the police has informed us that one of our drivers is a strangely animated undercover cop. He's more or less useless out of his car, so we've tagged it with a tracer. Make him bleed.
So this is Asuka's final mission, and normally, I would normally end it right here, but you know what guys, just for this video, I'm gonna do Kenji's missions too after this. Because I really see that this is a short video. If I was to stop right here. So basically, a person in the YAKUZA turned out to be an undercover agent. So that's what's going on now. One of the YAKUZA soldiers, it turned out that he is basically an undercover cop. And there he is right there. So Asuka wants us to kill him. And I'll explain Asuka's position in the YAKUZA in a minute. Sorry guys, I just gotta make sure I get away from the water if I'm gonna keep on doing this. Oh no! So yep, that's what's bad about that mission, guys. So let me restart it now. So yeah, guys, like I said, this mission is hard because it really is a very difficult mission. And like I even showed right there, that if Claude falls into water, he'll die. Put on this tune. This is my favorite radio channel. There he goes. Almost there, almost there. Whew! Shoot, that mission was tough.
Damn police.
Sonic fusion. Yeah, find out no confusion. A style you never heard of.
Good, I don't know why you want that car anyway, it's a piece of crap.
Get that guy!
Oh, shoot. And I lost all my guns.
We will open fire!
And there is a good reason why I got this police car, guys. I was trying to do this before, and now I lost all my guns and weapons and everything. So, I lost all my guns and weapons, folks, so now I gotta do this. All my guns and everything are gone.
There's no need to feel bad.
Let me stop by ammunitions. I really didn't want to have to do this, guys, but I have to spend money now. Really didn't want to have to do this.
I got all your own defense needs.
I really didn't want to do that, guys, but there is a valid reason why I need this cop car. But before I do anything, let me go save. I should have saved first, then steal the cop car. So let me go back to Asuka. So that guy we killed now was basically a spy, spying for the YAKUZA. On the YAKUZA, like, that's what I meant. Spying on the YAKUZA. So that's what that guy was doing, and that was Asuka's final mission, guys. And I really didn't want to spend any money, but I had no choice. I need weapons, and I can't. And unfortunately, I forgot to save, meaning that I can't just, you know, restart the mission from my last checkpoint with weapons. So I'm going to be doing Kenji's first mission. I know I normally save other missions with other people for another videos, but I didn't want to make this video too short, so I'm just going to do Kenji's first mission. So Kenji is the leader of the YAKUZA, and this is their area, this casino. And the YAKUZA are now the third strongest mafia in Liberty. Kanbu bust out. Or in Kanbu. Yeah, Kanbu.
My sister speaks highly of you, though I'm yet to be convinced that a guy Jin can offer anything but disappointment. Perhaps you could help deal with a situation that has me at a disadvantage. Of course, failure has its own disgrace. A Yakuza Kanbu is in custody awaiting transfer for trial. He is a valued member of the family. Break him out of custody and get him to the dojo at Bedford Point.
So that's why I wanted to steal a cop car before doing this mission, guys. And I failed. That was embarrassing, but I got it now. So basically, a member of the YAKUZA got captured, and I think this guy is a captain in the YAKUZA. He's basically what Tony, Luigi is, like a capo regime in the YAKUZA. Like, he's basically what the YAKUZas would be calling a capo regime if he was an Italian family member. And so he's arrested, and Kenji wants us to break him out. Now, Kenji is the leader. So Kenji is the leader of the Yakuza. And Asuka, she's the second in command. Kenji and Asuka are siblings. And in Liberty City stories, we actually saw their brother, who was the original leader. Their brother is dead now, and Tony killed him. And fun fact about the Yakuza is that going back to the Forellis, I know I talk about the Forellis a lot in this game, but I have to. I know they serve no importance in this game. This is the only GTA game where they serve no importance, but I have to talk about them because the Forellis, they were once the most powerful mafia here. Back in Fort Stoutland, this was all Forelli territory until the Forellis were wiped out by Tony. Tony wiped them out, and so now the Forellis are no longer the #1 most powerful mafia. They are now #2. They are now very weak, and after the Forellis were defeated, the Yakuza took over all of their turf. The Yakuza took over all the Forelli territory.
Oh, she's on fire! But thankfully, I've never been. I mean, I've done a lot of crazy.
Your dial's in the 90s, but your head's stuck in the 80s.
I have a reason why I'm doing this, guys.
5-6.
A good shoe starts from the ground up. At Eris, we make high-quality footwear. In fact, you can find Eris running shoes in over 140 countries around.
So, oh, here's a hidden package. So Kenji wants us to bust this guy out. And notice how one of the bomb shops was from 8-Ball's bomb shop. Like, so this means like what? 8-Ball's working for the Yakuza? Well, remember, 8-Ball is an associate.
We have to our employees and the quality of our shoes. Eris running shoes. Always running.
Eris is Captain headquarters. All units report immediately.
This way, pal. Get in. Get in.
This is Flashback FM.
Come on, move. Just need to go to the paint and spray, and it's down here. Let me put on my favorite Meijio show. Here we are. Yeah, I have no idea what he just said. So, as I said before about Kenji, now that mission is a little difficult. That's why I had to do all that when I was getting that normal car, guys. So make sure when you do that mission, go get that normal car that's in the police parking lot. That way you can just go to the paint and spray and respray it. Because if you go with a police car, you can't respray it. And that's why I was trying to get a police car before. But I got busted. So as I was saying before about Asuka and Kenji, so their brother was the leader of the YAKUZA. In Liberty City stories, their brother was the leader. And I forgot his name. I keep on forgetting it. I constantly have to search his name up just to pronounce it. But yeah, so let me search it up right now. Hold up. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me search up his name right now. So that was Kazuki. So yeah, Kazuki Wakanage was basically the leader of the Liberty City Yakuza. And back in those days, the Yakuza, like I said, even though they were stronger than the Triads, they were not all that as strong as they think, but they were stronger than the cartel. And they were always under the Forelli. So in GTA Liberty City stories, Tony decided when he was working with Leon McCaffrey, another corrupt police officer that was working with Ray. Yeah, speaking of Ray, he was once a good police officer, but then he became corrupted thanks to his partner Leon. But I'll talk about Ray when we do his missions. So basically that's what happened. And then Tony ends up taking on the Yakuza when, of course, the Kazuki's wife ended up hiring Tony to go and kill him and make him look like a weak mobster. And that's what happened. So basically, Tony ended up killing Kazuki, and Kenji, at the time, Kenji was second in command. Kenji was Kazuki's younger brother, but the middle child, and Asuka is the youngest among everyone. So Kazuki was the leader, Kenji was the second in command, and Asuka, I think she was either a captain or basically the Yakuza's version of a consigliere, an advisor. So basically, after Kazuki got killed, Kenji was the leader and Asuka became the new second in command. And so Asuka, she was really upset with the Leonis, and during GTA Advance, she was actually fighting the Leonis, but none of the missions that we did involved the Leonis. I know she had some missions where, of course, we had to kidnap some mafia members, but those weren't the Leonis. Those actually turned out to be the Forellis. The Forellis were the mafia members because all of this took place in Fort Stoutland, not in Portland. And the Leonis were not in Fort Stoutland. All of them were in Portland. So basically, the Forellis were still considered a mafia, but they were the weakest mafia in all of Liberty City. And Asuka, she really wanted to finish the war with them once and for all. So then she got the main protagonist, Mike, to kill some Forelli soldiers and kidnap a bunch of them. Like she literally got him a bus so he can kidnap a bunch of Forelli soldiers, and she sold them into slavery. Like, Asuka may not seem like it, but she's actually one of the most evil GTA characters ever. Like, she's really evil. And Kenji, right now, he is really in charge. Everything he says is in charge, and he's the dawn and leader of the Yakuza. And the Gaijin is literally the name of their family. That's the name of their Yakuza family, the Gaijin. And that guy we rescued was a Yakuza captain. Like, even though he looks like a Yakuza soldier, he's a higher ranking officer of the Yakuza, so he's a captain. And so that's what happened. So all of Fort Stontland is now owned by the Yakuza. During the events of GTA Advance, the Yakuza, they were the second strongest mafia. But then when the cartel started selling Spank, after Catalina took over, the cartel became the second, and now the Yakuza are in a power struggle because they are this close into becoming the weakest mobsters because they don't want to sell drugs. They don't sell drugs. And like I said, the triads are gaining some power. So now it's a power struggle between the Yakuza and the triads. So now the Yakuza and the triads are equally matched in power. So now if the Yakuza loses any more influence and power, then the triads will become stronger. But luckily, because the Leones are at war with the Yakuza, the triads are still no close to the Yakuza's power, but at the same time, they're this close into surpassing them. So I'm just going to end this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I decided to do Kenji's first mission because I didn't want to end the video too quick, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, yeah, I got wasted. I'm not a perfect gamer. But so that's what happened with Kenji and Asuka. That's who's in charge. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So next time we'll be doing Kenji's missions, all of them, and I'll see you guys next time for when we do Kenji's next mission. You guys stay warm, stay safe, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time and when we do Kenji's missions, all of them. Take care and have a nice day. This is Gwave out.